Hey, and welcome back to Fast Food and Barbecue. So today we're gonna be doing some fish tacos. So first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna make some pico de gallo. We got white onions here. It's actually yellow onion. We're gonna get this diced up. Going for a small dice on this. Okay. Alright. Good to me. Get this in a bowl. And then we got a nice tomato here. That off. I'm going to cut these sides off. I'm going to use that also. This I'm going to just small dice. Okay. In the bowl. Do the rest of this tomato. Alright, so after that we have some limes, a jalapeno. We're gonna get some salt and pepper, so we'll be back when this is done. Alright, so we have our onions and tomatoes chopped right here. So now I have a jalapeno here that's seeded and deveined because I don't want to kill myself or my wife. And you never know with these things, it could still be hot, but anyway, it's alright. I'm gonna dice this guy up. Okay, I'm gonna get that in the bowl. And next we have some cilantro here, very washed and somewhat dried. Okay. Some people don't like cilantro. It's like a weird feel that it tastes like soap to them. And I'm not a big fan unless it's in salsas or I guess Mexican food. Alright, let me get that in there. Alright, next thing. We got some limes here. We're going to roll them as best as we can. Cut them in half. Do that. I'm going to put them through a fine strainer, the juice. I need one of those lemon lime squeezers, but just like that. Before I forget, we're going to add a bunch of cracked black pepper and some kosher salt. Okay. Then we're going to get the rest of these limes done. Oh, lost one. That's what I always do. That's alright. Alright. Get these guys squeezed in. Not a lot of juice in these limes, but that's alright. We have a bunch more inside. We'll finish it with. Okay. Two more. Alright, one more. Alright. Okay, now, next thing we do is give it a good mix. That's it. So we're going to let this sit in the fridge. I'm going to probably squeeze a few more limes into it. We're going to let it sit in the fridge for about an hour or so. Let those flavors marinate. And we'll be back. Alright, pico de gallo is made. So now we're going to make some avocado crema. So we got an avocado here. Basically just get this guy cut in half. Like that. Give it a little twist just like that. And get a knife in there. Twist, done. Now I forgot a spoon, but I do have a rubber spatula, so it should work just fine. I only have one avocado, so yeah, a spoon would have been better, but that's alright. We're gonna make this work. yeah, one way or the other, we'll make it work. Okay, beautiful. Get the other half. I always forget things to bring out when I'm making videos, but that's all right. Okay, we got our avocado out. Beautiful. All right, next we're gonna add some sour cream. I don't know, probably about a tablespoon or so. Okay, we're gonna add 2 garlic cloves, some cilantro, some kosher salt, some cracked black pepper, a little bit of onion powder, and some granulated garlic. All right, and last but not least, some lime juice. We're going to do a strainer so we don't get any pits in there. So I got 2 limes here. Should be plenty. 2 more. Okay. 1 more. Beautiful. All right. We're going to get our top on. Give it a little pulse. For some reason, we'll be right back. Our processor's not working. All right, so I had the piece in the processor in backwards. All right, so we're gonna pulse this. Actually, we didn't pulse it, but whatever. This off. Yeah, it's looking beautiful. Alright, so we're going to get the rest of this off there. That off. And yeah. Looking good. Alright, so next, move on to our tacos. Alright, so our pico de gallo is done. Our avocado crema is done, so we're doing a little side for these tacos. Get rid of this, get rid of these funkadelic extra leaves. Alright, I'm gonna cut this guy there. Get rid of that. I'm gonna cut it in half. Come on, baby. There you go. Beautiful. Now what we're going to do is, see that little core right there? We're going to just do a V. 1, 2, done. We're going to get rid of that. Now we're going to cut it in half, just like that. Move that there. I'm going to cut this really thin for our tacos. So basically, that side. Okay. See, that's how you want it. You want it really thin. So yeah, so we're gonna probably now just do half of this quarter. And that's it. I think that's about it. That's gonna be plenty. Alright, we're gonna use this cabbage for something else, but yeah. Got some little leaves here, we'll just chop up. Yeah, there you have it. So we're gonna put this in a bowl, and then we'll be back when we're making the fish. Alright, now on to our fish. So what we're going to use today is Barramundi. Right there, it's from Australia. This is a product from Wild Fork in Tampa, Florida. Big shout out to them for the fish. They make, Wild Fork has amazing fish. Exotics, you name it, meat, they have it. So what we're going to do is, we're going to get these fillets. Open them up. Just like that. Yeah, and we're gonna, I don't know, do some kind of fish fingers here. So, what I have here is this Louisiana fish fry that I've been hearing good things about, so I'm going to give it a shot. So right now what we're going to do is going to put this fish in ice cold water, and basically it's going to firm it up and make it taste better, they say anyway. Alright, we got another fillet here. And this fish, I mean, from what I hear, I've never had it before. I hear it's amazing, so that's that. Got a funky looking fillet there. Then we're just going to cut it in half. And we're going to let this sit in ice cold water, I don't know, for about 10-15 minutes or so. And then that's it. So it's going, and we'll be back. Alright, so our fish has been sitting in ice cold water about 20-30 minutes or so. Now it's still a little wet, so what they say is with this batter, just basically just pack the batter in just like that. Looks good to me. So I'm going to get the rest of these in. We got them all in. Yeah. Pack the batter around it. We have oil heating up. I'm trying to get it about 350 degrees. Yeah. The batter packed into all these. I never used this seasoning before, but I gotta tell you right now, it smells amazing. So, get batter packed in there. And yeah, so we'll get the rest of these done. And we'll be back. Alright, our oil is ready. We're about 350 or so. You don't want to get over 350, otherwise you're going to burn your fish. So we're going to try out this new Louisiana fish fry stuff. Yeah, so we're going to get these guys in. See another one. Yeah, let it fry. Smells great, so we'll see. I don't want to move it around a little bit so it doesn't stick. I mean, right away you can see right there it's frying. Keep it done fast. You don't want it to over fry it. I mean, look at that. Oh, it's looking beautiful. Alright, we'll give it a minute or so. And we'll get the rest done. Alright, our Barramundi is done. Looks and smells amazing, so let's make a taco. We'll see you in a minute. Alright, let's make a taco. So, put this tortilla on the grill. The first thing we're going to do is go with some of our avocado crema on the bottom. Just spread it all around. Beautiful. And we're going to go with a couple pieces of fish. Just like that. And we have some pico de gallo on top. Beautiful. A little more. Then we have some cabbage for crunch and cilantro. Yeah, and that's it. There you have it. Barramundi tacos. Looks beautiful. Alright, thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon.